Hi, I'm Jelaila Starr, the author of We Are the Nibiruans. We Are the Nibiruans, though it was written 10 years ago, is still very, very timely because the information was so very advanced. The book was channeled by the ancient Nibiruans, who are the ancient ancestors of humanity. It was written in 3 parts, so let me tell you about the 3 parts. The first one is about my experience of walking in and waking up to the fact that I'm a walk-in and the fact that I have a mission. It covers my, I basically tell you a little bit about my life and but in particular the things that I went through to prepare to actually fulfill the mission, which I now call basic training. And it was doing all the personal emotional clearing work that was needed to get my consciousness to the level where I could actually understand the assignments that I would be given. It ends at the point where in 1995, shortly after I meet 5 of my spirit guides and begin to understand that I'm actually working with this off-world group called the Nibiruans, who before I thought were just these wonderful spiritual masters. So they have begun to reveal more of who they are. The second part of the book is about universal history, and it's written based on the information I had gleaned as I learned to do what was called timeline travel, which was one of my some of my training in what I called my intermediate period of training. In that it's what you would call today remote viewing, but I was taught by Devin, who you'll read about in the book, who is the ancient oversoul of Anu, the 5th dimensional head of the planet Nibiru. I know it sounds kind of crazy. Anyway, you'll read about my experiences in timeline travel and how I discovered that there was 4 major events that happened in our galaxy whose timelines are now tied into Earth, and we are actually playing out those events again, this time trying to get them right. And how those events are, well, that's the second book, Where the Mission Remembered, so I'm not even going to go into that. But anyway, it tells about what I knew at the time of the 4 major galactic wounds, which were the 4 worlds that were destroyed as we, as souls, incarnated and played out this game of polarity integration, the integration of the light and the dark. So it covers the first homeworld of the humans in the Lyra constellation. It talks about the feline beings, the reptilians, the insectilians, the artificial intelligence, all of these beings who were part of those ancient events. Then it goes into part 3, part 3 is, I guess, my favorite. It's about DNA recoding and the formula of compassion. And this particular part was channeled by a feline being from Sirius A, who was a master geneticist and, as I understand, was heading up the program to help humanity to recode their DNA, which means to realign, reconnect, and activate their 12 DNA strands on the etheric level and create a second neural network in the brain that would give you the ability to live in 2 worlds at one time. I know it's a lot of information, you just have to read the book. In any case, I think you'll find that part very fascinating, but it does talk about, in order to recode your DNA, you must go through emotional clearing. So to keep it from being just strictly intellectual, I explain the 8 levels of DNA recoding and then my experiences in each one, so you get a better understanding of what it's like to go through DNA recoding to reconnect those 12 strands on the etheric level. I hope you'll find the book fascinating, interesting, and very helpful in moving you forward. And as many people have said, it puts together a lot of pieces that they have been trying to connect as they explored galactic history and trying to understand why they're here and where they're going. I hope that you will find it to do the same thing for you, and if so, give me a call, send me an email, and let me know how you liked it. Take care.